friends. Today we're going to read a Clifford story that's called The Costume Contest. All week we're going to read special books about Halloween and pumpkins. So this one's called The Costume Contest. It was the day before Halloween. Cleo and T-Bone were excited. "I can't wait to go trick-or-treating," said Cleo. "I can't wait to dress up," said T-Bone. Clifford didn't say anything. He didn't have a Halloween costume. "I'll help you find a Halloween costume," Emily Elizabeth said to Clifford. Emily Elizabeth took Clifford to the store. At the store, Clifford tried on a hat and glasses. They were too small. Next, Clifford tried on bunny ears and a bunny tail. They were too silly. "You don't need a costume, Clifford," said Emily Elizabeth. "You're perfect just the way you are." Clifford didn't think so. He wanted a costume. The next night was Halloween. Everyone met in the village center to go trick-or-treating. They showed off their colorful costumes. Emily Elizabeth was a pirate. Cleo was a witch. T-Bone was a superhero. Mac was a lion. Clifford was still Clifford. He did not have a costume, so he was hiding. "Where's Clifford?" Cleo asked. "If he does not come soon, he will miss all the fun," said T-Bone. Emily Elizabeth and her friends stopped at each house in the village. "Trick or treat," called Emily Elizabeth. Mac did a trick. Everyone got a treat. "It's too bad that Clifford is missing the treat," said T-Bone. After trick-or-treating, they went to Emily Elizabeth's house to carve pumpkins. Emily Elizabeth carved a great big one. "This pumpkin is for Clifford," she said. "This pumpkin will make a perfect hiding place," Clifford thought. Clifford crawled into the giant jack-o'-lantern. "Now I can watch the party," he said. Clifford peered out of the two big eyes. Peered means he's looking. He's watching what's going on. Soon Clifford grew tired. "This pumpkin is too small for me," Clifford said. Then he had an idea. He carefully dug 5 holes in the pumpkin. The holes were just big enough for Clifford's legs and his tail. Now he could stretch out. He could even walk around. This was much better. Meanwhile, Emily Elizabeth and her friends were bobbing for apples. "It's time for the costume contest. Let's go," said Emily Elizabeth. Oh my goodness, look at Clifford. They all went out onto the lawn. They stood in a line for the costume contest. Mr. and Mrs. Howard were the judges. "Look, it's Clifford," called Emily Elizabeth. "I knew that you would find a costume," she said to Clifford. Clifford looked at himself in the window. He did not see a big red dog. He saw a big orange pumpkin instead. He barked happily. He had a costume after all. Clifford was just in time for the contest. Emily Elizabeth's costume was the most adventurous. Charlie's costume was the scariest. Clifford's costume was the biggest. "Clifford, you win first prize," said Mr. Howard. Clifford was very proud and very happy. After the costume contest, Clifford's friends shared their Halloween treats with him. They made him even happier. I wonder what you are going to be for Halloween. I wonder what your costume is. If you join our Google Meet on Wednesday, you will be able to show us your costume. All of you. So please join us for our Google Meet on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. I'll look forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye.